Good day everyone, we're going to present our program IKAAYONG-LAWAS, a learning program promoting health is wealth, mind and body. By the way, I am Ana Marie Mendoza together with my groupmates Desiree Orlina, Helene Pituk, Tara Selma, and Joyce Ann Zamora. The target subject of this program is female who experience stress eating because they are being body shamed, and the target behavioral aspect is tend to eat less or more due to experience body shaming. The objectives of this program is to give knowledge and learnings about stress eating and of course the body shaming itself, and to help women to cope up with their insecurities and to help them to have a healthier way of lifestyle and to encourage them to have a healthier and better way of living. Let's proceed to the framework of the program. We have 6 modules. For Module 1, we have determining the possible stress eating disorder. Module 2, acknowledgement of thoughts regarding body shaming. Next, introducing body image dissatisfaction. For Module 4, we have recognizing the possible effects of body shaming. Next is building self-confidence towards their body. And for the last module, we have give support to their new lifestyle.
What is the goal of our program? The overall goal of IKAAYONG-LAWAS, a learning program, is to help women who experiences stress eating due to body shaming to have a better way of living. Representatives who undergone the program should be able to knowledgeable enough to know the different types of eating disorders, manage and associate their negative emotions and thoughts, identify the concern towards their body, identifying effects towards the behavior, manage their positive self-image, and cultivate proper techniques to have a healthy way of living.
Rationale and overview of modules. Determining the possible stress eating disorder 2 hours. Acknowledgement of thoughts regarding body shaming 1.5 hours. Introducing body image dissatisfaction 1.5 hours. Recognizing the possible effects of body shaming 1.5 hours. Building self-confidence towards their body 2 hours, and give support to their new lifestyle 2.5 hours.
The W's of the manual. So first, what is IKAAYONG-LAWAS for? It is a learning program that promotes health is wealth concerning the mind and the body of a woman who experienced and experiencing stress eating due to body shaming. Next is, who is IKAAYONG-LAWAS for? So it targets a female aging from 15 to 25 years old, others including males who experience stress eating due to body shaming. Third is, when is IKAAYONG-LAWAS for? It intended to provide assistance in both physical and psychological states that experience stress eating because of body shaming. The program can be intended to done after several weeks of stress eating for better outcomes.
Where is IKAAYONG-LAWAS for? It is for when there is a suitable respondents. It also must be guaranteed with a security and safety for both facilitators and respondents. Why facilitate IKAAYONG-LAWAS? To help to overcome stress eating and body shaming. Who will facilitate IKAAYONG-LAWAS? IKAAYONG-LAWAS will be facilitated by a group of people like medical students, health enthusiasts, and even students, but being supervised by a professional and practitioner.
Our first module is determining the possible stress eating disorders. In this module of IKAAYONG-LAWAS, the focus is on explaining stress eating, body shaming, and citing the possible stress eating disorders that people may encounter in the long run of stress eating. For the participants, we will have 24 females. Time frame, the program will only last for 4 hours, 8 a.m. in the morning to 11 a.m. in the afternoon. For the materials, we will have presentation equipments, laptop, projectors, the module, paper and pens, and snacks. Next part is orientation of the program, wherein we're going to discuss the flow of the program and for what the program is. As part of introduction, we will have our first activity, which is group yourselves. The instruction for this activity are very simple. The facilitator will say statements like group yourselves according to your age, group yourselves according to the color of your shirt, then The participants will going to group themselves according to what the facilitator will say, and this activity aims to make each and everyone familiar to each other and make some communication. Next is we will have the framework, the discussion of the framework of the program. Next is the explaining of stress eating, wherein we're going to discuss the definition of stress eating. After that, we will have the activity again relating to stress eating. We will have the film viewing, and after that, we will have the reflection of the participants regarding the video that they watched. After, we will proceed to the discussion of body shaming and giving its description. As part of the discussion of body shaming, we will going to have the activity which is draw your desired figure, wherein the participants will going to draw what figure they want it to be, how fit it is, or whatever, and they will indicate the vital statistics that they want to have. As part of that, we will distribute papers with motivational quotes about body shaming and having a body image, having a positive body image. They will keep the figure that they draw for motivation. Next is the break time, and after the break time is the different types of stress eating disorders, wherein we're going to discuss the different types of stress eating disorders that the participants encountered or may encounter in the near future. Next part is the closing. As part of the closing, we will have the sharing of thoughts of the participants, and after that, we will going to end the program.
I'm Desiree Erlina, and I'm the facilitator of Module 2. Our objectives introduces the focus on motivating an individual, the need for self-esteem and motivational strategies, as well as to motivate ourselves and others more effectively. Our time frame, the module may only last for about 4 hours, 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. The materials that are needed for the module presentations, the projector, laptop, modules, paper and pen, hula hoop, and jumping rope. And participants are those who are able to share and speak about their condition until the end of the program. For our module procedure, we will be having the discussion about body shaming. At para mas maintindihan yung flow ng program, may activity tayo for about 15 to 25 minutes. Short video siya, inspired by Ashley Graham. She's a body activist and model. She was once bullied because of her looks and body shape. Participants are those who are able to share and speak about their condition until the end of the program. And for our second activity, there is a question written in the flashcard that should be answered by the participants. It's a yes-no answer only, and sasagot nila, dun lalabas yung result and techniques on how to cope these issues sa sarili nila for them to realize that we sometimes need criticisms for us to grow, para hindi nila nililimit self nila sa mga bagay na pwede pa nila magawa, at para mas malasin yung self-criticizing nila. Halfway, break time, and continues ulit sa last part of activity. And for the last activity and discussion, it's a physical activity, more on exercises and to practice slow down sa mga bagay na hindi nila nakasanayan gawin. Dito naman, puro lang tayo hula hoop. Jumping rope, more on physical activities. Note, this is individual task, kaya enjoy nyo lang mga sarili nyo. And this physical activity might be good for your body to practice na din para malasin yung worry and attention instead sa body.
For Module 3, we have Introducing Body Image Dissatisfaction. This module aims to identify the concerns of the respondents towards their body and encourage them to do something about it. The program will only last for 4 hours from 9 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. The participants needed are 26 females, grouped by 6 for the total of 4 groups. The materials needed for the program are presentation equipment, the projector, laptop, modules, paper and pen, flashcards, and snacks for the participants. We have 9 parts for this module. First is introduction. Included in the introduction is the prayer. Next is body image, wherein we're going to discuss the description and definition of body image. For the third part, we have the activity 1 word to your thoughts, wherein they will going to pick a word from the boxes, and inside the boxes are the 4 aspects of body image, which is conceptual, affective, behavioral, and cognitive. And from those, they will give their thoughts regarding from what they picked. For the next part, we have body image dissatisfaction, wherein we're going to give description of body image, dissatisfaction, and to give learnings about the importance of body image and body image dissatisfaction. To furthermore understand the body image dissatisfaction, we will have the activity again, the negative and positive activity, wherein the participants will going to have their negative and positive flashcards, and for every statements that the facilitator will say, they will raise their flashcards either negative or positive regarding to their own perspective. After the activity, we will have the break time. After the break time, we will have the activity again, which is act the scenario. In this activity, we will need 4 groups, 6 members each, and each group will going to perform the scenario that will be given by the facilitators. The scenarios that they will need to act are based from our discussion, body image dissatisfaction. For the last part, which is closing, we will going to have the reflection of the participants, and after that, we will going to end the program in a proper way. Thank you.
Module 4. Objectives. This module aims to educate the participants about the possible effects of body shaming and ways to avoid it. Time frame. This module may only last for about 3 to 4 hours, starting from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Materials. The materials that are needed for the module presentations include projector, laptop, modules, paper, and pen. Participants. The participants required for this module are those who are able to share and speak about their condition until the end of the program. Process design. Introduction. Discussion and activity about body shaming. Discussion and presentation about the effects of body shaming. Discussion and activity about the emotional effects of body shaming. Discussion and activity presentation for exercise. Activity, making healthy snack they could eat whenever they are stressed. Closing.
Module 5, Building Self-Confidence Towards Their Body. By the end of this module, participants should be able to help them start building their confidence and accept their worth as an individual. Also, to prevent them to continue stress eating due to body shaming. The time frame, the module for building self-confidence towards their body may only last for 2 to 3 hours. Materials needed for these modules are pens, papers, projectors, speakers, and journals. Participants needed on this module are 12 people who are doing stress eating because of body shaming. Process design. So, the module will start with an introduction with the facilitator, greet and introduce the program to the participants. They will have, after introduction, they will have a short discussion about self-confidence. After that, proceed to the first activity, the best possible self-visualization and exercise. So the materials needed here are paper, pen, and background music, a relaxing audio. So after that, first activity, they will have another discussion about confidence and behavior, the difference between confidence and behavior. So next to the second activity, the 3 complements journal. The materials needed here are presentations, journals, and pens. After that, they will have a break time, 20 minutes break time, and proceed to the last activity, which is the given scenario. So it will last, the activity will have 1 hour, and the materials needed here are paper and pen. So after the last activity, another short discussion giving them tips to start building self-esteem. So a facilitator will present the presentation on discussing about 12 tips in building self-esteem. After the discussion closing, the facilitator will ask the participants if they have fun, if the program helped them somehow to start building themselves or building their self-confidence, and to motivate and to inspire to continue and to stop stress eating. So the facilitator will ask them also in having them a reflection, they will give participants will be given an evaluation sheet and evaluate the program.
Module 6. Objectives. By the end of this module, the participants are expected to gain understanding to some of the effective supports that they may use for the betterment of themselves, and also to be able to apply the knowledge they gained. Time frame. The module for giving support to their new lifestyle will last for 4 hours starting from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. Materials. The materials that is needed for this module are projector, laptop, notebook, sticky notes, and pen. Participants. The participants required for this module are those who are willing to embrace the new lifestyle they will be having after attending this program. Process design. Introduction. Discussion and activity for support. Discussion and presentation for diet plans. Discussion, activity, presentation for exercise. Discussion and activity for coping in the plan. Discussion, activity for support to their new lifestyle. And sharing for summary and closing.
And that's the end of our program, IKAAYONG-LAWAS, a learning program promoting health is wealth, mind and body. Again, I am Ana Marie Mendoza. Together with my group mates, we thank you and we hope that you have a nice day.